Erik, how would you sum up the last 24 hours as far as you're concerned, being in it, being amongst it? What's it been like?
It's like a process, as you do always. And you play a game, and you close the game down. And so you review it very good, and you take the assessments out, you set your conclusions, and you take it from there.
You did say after the performance against Tottenham that you needed to understand the defeat, feel that defeat, know why that defeat happened. How do you process that?
It is by watching back the video from the game, and then see where are the problems, and then find the solutions for the problems.
How many times have you watched the game so far?
Oh, one time. And sometimes you scroll a little bit back and to find more understanding, find a deeper understanding, but only one time. And then I had seen alongside the pitch as well. So I have my view.
And what is your view?
That's it's a bad performance. And I say we have problems, and I have to address the problems and to give the solutions to the team.
And what kind of problems then do you feel you have to address?
The most important is one you always need: keep the belief. Stay in the game is by keep the belief, and so that's the most important message we have to give. Because if you lose your faith, you lose everything, isn't it? And so we have to keep going, stick to the plan, and move on.
Have the players lost their belief? Confidence is one thing, but belief is something else, isn't it?
Tell me the difference. I think it's, for me, so that person is a little bit similar, and belief and confidence, it has to do with each other. And you always need your belief. Believe as an individual, believe in your teammate, so believe in your team, and believe in the plan you execute. That is absolutely what you need as a team when you go into a game, but also during a game. You have to keep this always.
Do you feel that the players could take more responsibility in terms of game management? Because once they're on the pitch playing that game, ultimately the responsibility is down to them.
Yeah, but it's a shared responsibility. So that's my job. I have to make them play. So I have to give instructions how they have to play, and when there are problems in the game, then I have to teach them how they sort the problems.
Because you yourself say that it must get better, it has to get better. That wasn't a great performance against Tottenham. So do you make mistakes as well? Do you take responsibility too? We
are there together, and when the players have a bad performance, I'm in the same boat, then I haven't done my job great, because they didn't play as I expected them to do. So we are there in together, and we have to fight together to get out of this.
You talk about time, and you spoke about time after the defeat against Tottenham as well. And the club support you at this moment in time. How much time do you think it will take you and the players, the group, to get things right?
We are, for a longer period, we are in a transition time here at Manchester United. From the moment I came in, we knew we had to change. We had to replace some older players, bring new players in. Our choice was to bring young players in, and you know that takes time. It takes time to get the messages on board, to get a game model on board, to introduce a new culture. That takes all time, but in the meantime you have to win, and I think we have proven the last 2 years we win, and I've proven in my career always I will win. The last 6 years I have 8 trophies, so we have to embed the game model, we have to embed a stronger team as we have now, so we have to work on our problems, give the solutions, and we have a good potential on players. So once it's embedded, we will go and we will drive, and then I'm sure we will achieve the targets we have set for this season.
Could you tell me what those targets are?
That is always winning trophies, and as high as possible, of course, in the league as well, because that is definitely a very important purpose for us.
When you talk about the problems that you're in right now and that you're experiencing right now, how big are they to solve and to sort out?
No, nothing is easy, but this is nothing for me to panic about, because I experience it so often with my teams during seasons that you are facing those problems. So we can sort them out. This team can sort this out, and when it's in the individual area, we can sort those problems out.
So you don't panic, and you spoke about you don't fear losing your job as well. Managers just seem to be wired so differently. Management is temporary, isn't it? But it's just how long that period of time is.
I think we are in here for a season, and we are going to make a success from this season.
What have the club's ownership and leadership group been saying to you? I know you talk to them regularly. I know they've given you your support as well. But what have they said to you in the last 24 hours? What sort of conversations have they been like? Just is it remain calm and see what happens?
We're talking continually, but we are talking about how we can improve the process.
But that process, fans would demand that process to be improved quickly, wouldn't they?
We are all very impatient, and our fans are, and that is they are entitled to. But we are definitely as well, and we want to win every game. And when we are losing, everyone is disappointed, everyone is frustrated. But there's also our fuel
to get better.
To get better, exactly.
How impatient are you?
Very, and so I hate losing, of course, but also I have to find and to give the solutions to my team. So I have to focus on what has to be better.
What's the team been like today, Monday?
They are very disappointed, and that's normal. But also for my players, I know them. They are resilient, a resilient person, and they will bounce back.
Did you have meetings with them? Has there been a meeting amongst you all to try and thrash out what is going wrong?
Yeah, but we do this after every game, that we sit together, that we give our opinion, and there is a two-way communication from manager, coaches to the players and back, and that we are on one page. And we make sure we are on one page and we stay on one page.
You talk about this one page. Do you truly believe you are all aligned? All together, every single one of you?
Yes, and we have seen this in this group. There's a good spirit, and even after all the setbacks from yesterday, they kept going. If you see that spirit in this team, and you see this is a team, they want to fight for each other. And also you can see the fans, they are disappointed, but they kept with us. And they kept supporting us from the first moment till the last moment. We are in here, also there together.
One thing I wondered about you, with Manchester United, there's always been noise. Always noise. Either it's in the background, or it's really, really loud, and it's really loud right now. But you're the voice and the face that everybody sees. How do you deal with that?
That is, once you are a manager, especially when you are a manager for Manchester United, you know everyone will judge you. And with everyone I see many, and then much more than any other club. Yeah, so you have to deal with criticism, and don't make a big deal from it, and focus on the things where you are appointed to, and that is managing the team. Get the best out of the team, and don't focus on negative opinions on you as a person. that doesn't help the process. And I'm here to win, so I have to show to my team that I give the direction and I keep going in that direction we want to go.
That takes a lot of mental strength though, doesn't it? Because you can hear what's being said, but you don't listen to it. Does that make sense? So you can hear it, but do you listen to it?
Of course, I'm aware of it.
You see it, do you read it?
Oh, sometimes there are very good recommendations and I take them on board, but most of the times I don't read because that's too much. When you are a manager in this club, there's too many opinions. I can't take them all and give my judgment of all the opinions are there. It's more important. I have to see where my team is. I have to see in which state they are. And I have, again, I said it now several times, I have to give solutions for the problems who we are facing in this moment.
And those solutions, do you process those on your own, say after a day like Sunday? Do you take yourself off for an hour or two and you just have to be on your own to process what happened?
After every game, you have to get yourself away from the game for a period. I am also a person, I have also my emotions, because I have to feel the game clinical and get away from the emotions. But once I go some time away from the last game, I go in it and I review it and I set the right conclusions.
Finally, if it doesn't go well this week, these next two games, where will you be? Do you feel you will still be here?
I'm not thinking about it. I'm not anxious as well. We are in here together. We made in the summer togetherness, the ownership, the leadership, this agreement, and we were all behind it. We knew also what was the strategy with young players in a transition period, and we know then also in which process you can come. This can happen, but also they know in the end, when we are May, in all my last 6 seasons, always there were trophies, and that is what we are also now aiming for.
Go well this week.
Thank you.
Thank you.